Steve, we got a cool one this morning. It's about a family dream. Welcome, Gus Kosmakos, to WJZ at 9. For how many years were you a football coach at Towson?
14 seasons.
And then you played for Towson.
Played there from 02 to 05, yep.
Your primary occupation is football coach. You coached over in Europe.
I did. I was very blessed to be able to coach my entire life and decided to hang up the whistle and pursue a higher passion, a higher calling.
And the higher calling is olive oil made with olives from the family farms in Greece. Now, if the name Kosmakos sounds familiar, it's a legacy Baltimore County name. You had a restaurant, Kosmakos, famous restaurant. And then the family branched out to Maria's.
We had the Maria's in Reisterstown, Liberty Road in Randallstown, Westminster. Then my Uncle Ernie took over. And then we had the Pizza Palace, and I got a couple cousins in the restaurant business now at Bacco Pizzeria and the Pita King.
And for those of you near TV Hill, Sam's Bagels for a while. But it's all about, right now, you pursuing a family dream, your mother's dream of making olive oil from olives in Greece. And you're doing that and you're shipping it over here.
We ship it over here, comes in the port of Baltimore. And then me, my brother, mother, we do all the bottling and labeling ourselves in this little facility here. And we do about 9 farmers markets a week in the greater Baltimore metro area.
Yeah, you may have seen Gus. I ran into Gus at a farmer's market at the Rotunda, not that far away from TV. I was like, what are you doing? He said, well, I'm doing this beautiful olive oil here. I said, for real? And he told me the story behind it. But certainly people have to be watching, saying there's got to be an easier way of doing this than going over to Greece, participating in the harvest, squeezing the juice out and sending it over here.
To be honest, it's my dream and an absolute blessing that I get to do that. I'm on the same farms as my great-grandfathers and my great-grandmothers. So I go there every winter, do the harvest, make sure it's done the right way. We palletize it there and then ship it over here.
It's an incredible story, and it's really hard to see, but on the label is your mother actually working the farm.
Yeah, this was Mom's dream. My mother, Calliope, as everybody affectionately calls her, Mama Kay. She's the one that inherited the farm. This was her passion and dream. Started at the Hereford Farmers Market, and then I decided 5 years ago to give up football, hang up the whistle, and reach a higher blessing and work the family business.
It's all about family and a family dream. Takes a real man to do that.
Thank you,
Takes a real coach to run a business. But we've got much more coming up next half hour. This is just a beautiful Baltimore story. A dream coming, knock on wood, coming true. Back to TV Hill. Back to WJZ at 9. We're in Curtis Bay, basically in a row home that's the warehouse of Stefania olive oil. John Kosmakos joins us right now. You're up from South Carolina helping your brother out doing the farmers markets, and then you'll go back to your business down there. When he said, I'm giving up coaching, I'm going to pursue a family dream, honestly, all joking aside, what'd you say?
I said that's the right decision to make. Follow the family dream, pursue your passion, and anytime we're in front of people, it's just a blessing to us. Okay, so the family's 100% behind you.
Absolutely.
Nobody said maybe you should think this out. You're a successful football coach. You're known across the country, and you said nope.
No, I mean, like I always told my players, my priorities were my faith, my family, football, fun. So I had to listen to what I told them and how I coached, and I just chased a higher calling.
So this was all pressed in Greece?
Yes, yeah. So go there. Where the harvest happens, the press happens in Greece, gets palletized, and gets shipped over here.
Crazy. What farmers markets are you at this summer?
All right, Marty, we are in 9 farmers markets a week. We're Tuesdays at Pikesville and the Rotunda. On Wednesdays in mornings, we're in Catonsville. Thursdays in Towson. Wednesdays, we go a little bit distance. We're out in Brunswick, the second and last Friday of every month. Stewartstown, PA, the first and third Friday. Saturdays, our home market of Hereford. New one, BMI, out in Frederick again in Myersville, so 3 on Saturday, and then Sunday bring it home with Mount Washington back in the city.
Okay, so we were talking about the website earlier. You got to meet K2. Is this a classic or what? K2 goes, let's crash their website. yeah, you did. You were joking, but you're so what you should do is Google Stefania.
Oliveoil.com.
How would you spell it?
Stefania. Oliveoil.com.
Okay, and there you go. And you will be able to have it shipped. It's a great local story. Could we fill up on these bottles real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
K2, my earpiece just went out.
I got it.
Give me a time tune, Michael gives it to you. I mean, look how beautiful that is. 15 seconds. Listen, thanks so much for coming in and letting us see the behind the scenes. I love a family dream coming true. I've said that time and time again. But it's what WJZ is all about. We're all about family. We're all about being on your corner and trying not to get on your nerves.
And that's the beauty of Baltimore. That's the absolute beauty of Baltimore. Our charm, we call it Charm City for a reason. It is family. Like we say, Smaltimore. 2 degrees of separation. You know me from when I was this big.
Yeah, I do.
And now I'm this big, right? So, and every day is an absolute blessing. Thank
Got
you,
it.
guys. I love you. Be great.
All right, we're going to go ahead and throw it back to TV Hill.
All right,
Thank
Marty.
you, Marty. On your corner and trying not to get on your nerves.
Yes.
That was great.